This is Eric Best, and you're listening to Car Sessions 2035 with Coolie Ranx. Turn it up, tune it in, fill your cup with the sound medicine. Hello, operator, are you listening? Coolie Ranx on a mission. Catch the fire, turn the ignition. Coming to your loud sound system. Let me show you valiance and valor, a hero that must make a stand. Shine your light this night.
It's a bomb bomb diddly. On the little yeah. On the little yeah. On the little yeah. Bomb bomb.
And the latest crazy day. Now here in Jamaica way, it's bomb on the latest dance. Might even go to France. Bam, bam. Celebration time. Bam, bam. Work the body line. Bam, bam. It's going around in the shanty town. Bam, bam. Down in the Montego Bay, with an idol bay. Bam, bam. Everybody's loose. Bam, bam. Come on and dance with the groove.
Oh yeah, massive and jump up in this. London massive and jump up in this. Jump your own massive, jump up in this. Oh, Trinity massive, them jump up in this.
As you walk along the street, every living soul you meet, from St. Thomas to West Malone, all of them they do the bomb bomb.
Tell a celebration time. Everybody does come down the line. You know the style go around. Even in a Spanish town. Even in a whether you a dreamer, a seeker, go get up. Believe in yourself and always remember that makes you weak, can also make you stronger. Never too young to be a positive thing. Tell me now, make them bully me and bring me to the level. No, me not in a that, never in a that. Just speak up the boss because I am smarter, creative thinker. Yes, I go get up. So you said me not gonna make it. No, you're not gonna make it. Oh, you know me. Once in a me, just open your eyes and then you'll see. You doubt me. Really?
Lo voy a lograr, verás. Sí, sí, mejor créeme. I can make it when you see. You best believe me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, look at me, I'm living proof that you can do anything you put your mind to. But you have to remember that I'm you. I just took the highest number and multiplied two. I just believe when no one else would, and I did anything anyone else could. But the difference between them and I, that I had the heart and the will to try.
Lo voy a lograr, verás. Sí, sí, mejor créeme. I can make it when you see. Best believe me.
As a little girl, I knew I wanted to be.
Wait, go find your number.
Boy, take one for answer.
Rise up now.
Sure.
Rise, rise, rise up. Rise up. My people up there. Rise up. Let's stand for rights. Rise up. Rise up now.
Arise with a smile. Cause everything is for a while, I know. Oh, pleasant it is for brethren to live together in unity. So L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. I know we can be all so happy. So help me spread the love.
Oh yeah.
I know we can live so heavily. One love, one heart, one destiny. Tell you everybody can live in unity. One love, one heart, one destiny. Tell you everybody can live in harmony.
Rise up.
Rise up, rise up.
Rise up. My people up there. Rise up. Let's stand for rights. Rise up. Rise up now.
All right, coming to you, Coolie.
Yeah.
Do it, Jack. All right. You playing it again?
Now we restarted it. You're on.
Sounding good, sounding good. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night to wherever you may be. This is Car Sessions 2035. I'm your host, Mr. Coolie Ranx. Some call me MC Coolie Ranx. Some just call me Coolie. But today it is just Mr. Coolie Ranx in the building. Wagwan. Today we have a special guest. It's not every day we get Grammy Award winning artists in the building. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, he's a Grammy Award winning artist. That's why they wear the dark shades, because they don't want you to see their faces. But yes, he is here in the building. He is here in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big round of applause to the man they call Father Goose. Yes, and the crowd is going mad as usual. Father Goose, how you doing today, my man?
Yes, family. Let's set the record straight now. Can we set the record straight?
Can you speak English, please?
No
Because my
sleep.
audience doesn't understand Patois.
This is
I'm gonna tell you that
Everybody-
before you start off with your Patois bad words. Okay, sir?
Everybody, you know I don't curse, but everybody understand Patois these days.
No, they
You
don't.
understand me?
No, they
Some
don't.
places
No.
you go in some countries.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Well, anyway, the reason for the dark glasses, I haven't slept in
That's what
quite
all
some
the
time. Working on some
superstars saying. Don't listen.
my eyes are kind of red, you know,
Mm-mm.
and
Listen,
watery.
red is welcome.
Anyway,
Red is welcome
Anyway,
in any parts of the world now. Have you not heard that the law has passed that you can smoke weed now and your eyes can be red and it's fashionable?
family, they know me for a long time, and you know I don't smoke. So you know,
I'm just saying.
try again, but
The red won't hurt the situation.
I don't have
So
nothing against that, but people.
Let me clarify before we go into a big banter here. This young man and I go back many years. I used to practice in his house. These are one of the gentlemen that I practice in his house. Sound system days. We started off. Yes, he is a children's artist. Yes, he is a Grammy Award artist. To me, he's just done. Everybody knows him as done. Some call him bigger, but he's now Father Goose, and yeah, we go way back. It's gonna be like that. You'll hear the synergy. So listen, let me just get into a couple of questions before you start, because I know you're gonna start the things. Let me just ask the people that
You told me
the people that want to know.
today, so we're going to be
The people would like to know,
Right.
where do you hail from, Father Goose? Oh, what should I call you? Should I call you Father Goose? Should I call you Rankin Dunn? Should I call you Wayne Roden? Should I call you Scandalbag?
Well,
Which one of them if
you're
you
gonna
call?
call me. If you're gonna call me by Father Goose, you have to add on the music. It's Father Goose music because it's a team, you know, it's not just me alone. I might have the face, but
Yeah.
the whole
And the face
team
alone
behind
with
it,
it.
so it's no longer.
The face alone with it right now.
It's not
Alright, so
just
Father
Father
Goose
Goose, it's Father music, yeah. But I mean, should I call you Mr. Coolie today?
Yes, you can call me Mr.
I
Cool.
mean, okay, all right. Well, it's an honor and a privilege. You know, I feel so honored to be on your program, you know, because I feel like I make it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
my
man, your boss.
career.
You don't know your boss.
Yeah, my
Tonight, your boss. Tonight, your boss. Yes, you read.
Yeah, my
you read.
boss.
Yes.
Up on the big program.
Big
The
big
very
program.
big
Yes.
program,
Yes.
yes.
Your boss.
Yes. Yes. Like a big BG guide. Yeah, boss way.
Let me get
Yes.
a couple of questions.
In other words, I've made it.
Oh, look, we got RBNX, the Radigan Brothers, noise experience. All right, big up yourself. Let me see what's going to say. What's good? RBNX, the Radigan Brothers noise experience. What's up? Respect Radigan noise experience. Big up yourself. So where do you hail from? Where's your beginnings?
My beginnings, I was born in Leinster, Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. And when did you migrate to America?
Well, what
Or did you
what
go somewhere
happened?
else first?
Well, all my summer vacations was spent somewhere different.
Okay.
So we never fully migrated yet. So we used to travel, all over, and then we
Were you a
decided,
diplomat's
okay,
child, or were you
up to
just
New
born
York.
rich? I'm just asking.
So we
Were you a
decided.
diplomat's child, or were you just born rich?
we
I mean,
decided-
all these
I mean,
different.
I didn't decide. My parents decided to come
Huh?
and live in New York. Where,
No. You're skipping over
so
you're skipping over the question, sir.
what
All
was
these
it?
holidays you were taking, the different places you were taking, were you just born rich, or you a diplomat's child? Because that's the only people I know who can do those kind of things. Every summer you're gone someplace
I'm
else.
gonna drink some water and calm down. You're trying to get me to take some blood pressure medication. No,
I'm just asking.
I never, as a child, I never look and I never saw my parents' bank book, so I can't tell you that.
Okay.
Okay?
So musically, let's go musically now. Musically now, when did you start the
Okay.
musical journey? Yeah.
Funny enough, I started around 5.
Okay.
I used to have a love for music. I remember when my uncle came to the house with a sound system, and 'cause my parents used to keep parties a lot, and I was just intrigued by the equipment and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time he went to the bathroom, and I was looking at the records he would play, and I would take them up and I would play them, and I saw the reaction from everybody else dancing and say, "Oh, this little guy know what songs to play or whatever," and that's where I got the bug.
Is that
So I used to mess with my parents' stereo.
is that your first introduction to music as sound system?
Sound system. My parents tried to get me to do piano lessons, but it always gravitate back to the turntables and the speakers and all of that stuff. That was my love.
Because I know you as a very gifted sound man. Sound man.
Oh, thank
selector.
you.
No, you don't know. You make me get me be a mother, but we're not talking that one then, no.
Oh, you know how we thought that secret?
No, we're up on a different channel right now.
When the music came,
You know, feeling up here. Yeah, you know,
sure.
up here. Anyway.
And yeah, some good feelings, yeah.
As I said, it's
Yes.
I was in my worst point in my life when my grandfather died, and this gentleman here got me out of my house. I was like seriously depressed.
You didn't want to go.
I didn't want to go. I wasn't leaving the house for a few weeks. I was just, after someone passed away, you're in a different state. So I was just comatose, and I just didn't want to do nothing. This man here dragged me out of the house. I mean, literally dragged me out of the house to a party which I wasn't gonna go to, and that party is where I found my son's mother. Well, I met my son's mother, and henceforth now I have a son. So he's actually responsible for that. This guy right here. True story.
So you should have named him after me, shouldn't you?
I regress. No.
Just joking.
No.
Just kidding.
Hold on. So, as I said, I know him as a very gifted sound man. He spins music like nobody's business, and I'm always in awe how he just knows the right things to play at the right time. But I will give you a little sample of something that you may not know that I have. I still have it, and I made it digital.
I hear you say a thing about Shata, but I want to know if it's Miss Linda Lady English.
This is us when we were kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't play that.
Well, this is not Father Group. That is Rankin Don.
Well, no, Coolie. I hear you say a thing about Shata, but I want to know if it's Miss Linda Lady English.
I don't know about this, but this is sound system at its best. Yeah. Here we go. This is 1987.
no give me no lava, no give me no lava, because she talk, walk, but give it up, because she talk about that, this and then she talk about that, and then she talk about half thick than the one cow fat, she talk about general CP in my eat and the frack, and then to the people
All right.
Chris Malone is in the building. He says, Father Goose, Wagwan. So listen, you went
Big up
from
yourself, Chris. Big up Chris. I tell you, Chris give enough good vibes on some of the songs them. For real. Especially the King of the Dance Party album. Large
So
up
check
yourself,
this
Chris.
before we talk about your Grammy Awards, how do you go from that guy into a children's singer? Let's get there. How do you go from playing sound, killing sound, and you played quite a few sounds. You didn't just play this.
Yeah.
This was Sledgehammer. This is before. This is after.
Yeah, that was a little song I was making. Yeah.
This is after Killerman JJ, which was a good sound in Brooklyn.
Right.
So let me just backtrack a little bit. You started sound system. Let's go into the sound system era of your life, because you're kind of detailed. You got a bunch of stories. You started sound system, and how did you from sound system? What year was that?
Okay, well, so the first sound system I had was actually in Jamaica when I was 5, 6, 7.
Well, you never played nobody No, we are talking about.
I used to play house parties. No, I used to play house parties and all of that.
Okay.
And then I come up JJ, which because of the clashing thing turned to Killerman JJ.
Yeah.
And Sledgehammer wasn't a race, it was just a vibe thing where we used to go around and say Sledgehammer, wherever. And yeah.
So hold on, what year are we talking about Killerman JJ?
Early 80s, I guess.
So I'm just telling you, those who are listening, this is just not children's music discussion today. This is discussion of this young man's contributions to music. This is Brooklyn history, whether you know. This is Brooklyn sound system history that elevated into a Grammy Award artist. So he paid his dues doing sound system, pretty much like what I did when I was, how I came about. It was from sound system, then we transformed into doing other things, other music. So I just want to get a larger picture than what.
Yeah, JJ was like it was in the early 80s. As a matter of fact, those times we were one of the first set of songs that even they play in Biltmore.
Mm.
And we
I was there
in Biltmore.
I was there. One of the bad.
We and GT.
Yeah, I spoke to him. Actually, I'm going to see him on Sunday. He's coming to the show. Big up GT and other place.
Okay, cool.
So so you played in Biltmore, and then so how do you transform from sound system to stages, playing for children and getting a Grammy? Let's hear that journey.
Okay. All right, the journey. I easily get here's the thing with me, I easily get bored.
Okay.
With what I'm doing. So remember, I'm doing sound system for a long time as a selector. Right. Then I started to be a DJ. Right. Then from a DJ, I went back to being a selector.
So
because
you say DJ,
remember,
just explain to them. Hold on, explain what a DJ is in layman terms for the American public. Okay,
I was actually a disc jockey. Then I became a toaster, a mic toaster, like the preview that you did. And I used to travel to different countries and so forth as a toaster. Coolie and I used to do a lot of dance in Brooklyn also, and even in Jersey and places like that. Where I remember there was a time when we would...
No. We're not talking about me. We're just talking, let's focus. Let's focus on the artist today.
Okay. Okay, so we used to do a lot of dance and stuff like that. And then I was kind of slightly getting bored of it.
Yeah.
Then I became a disc jockey again on the sound playing. That is long after Terry and I did team up and Agony Music came out.
Right. It's Terry Agony.
We're doing Agony, the original Agony from Brooklyn.
Okay.
And then we started doing a lot of Juki, Fame, and everybody. And we started to do a lot of out of town, out of state dance.
Let's go from you left Sound System. Where did you go?
Okay, then I left Sound System. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Okay.
A friend of mine, Dan Zanes, that I met through my mother. He was like a rock DJ, rock singer.
Yeah.
From Del Flagos, I think the name of his band.
Say that again.
At the time.
Del what?
Del Flagos. I think it was Del Flagos. I don't remember quite the name of his group at the time. It had a name for it.
It was a popular. I'm gonna Google him right now because I know Dan Zane. Actually.
Yeah.
Big up Blimp in the building.
Popular.
I'm late. I missed the notification. I'm glad you're in the building. Dennis Ball is in the building. Enough respect. Bill O'Reilly's in the building. Bill, I hope you get that package. It's on its way. Father Goose is in the building. You can shout out Father Goose. What's up, everyone? You want some liaison? Get some liaison on here. So, yeah, Dan Zane was
Dan Zane had a daughter.
Right.
Dan Zane had a daughter, and I had a daughter basically around the same time. And he had a vision where children music wasn't what he wanted it to be.
Right.
Because most of the songs, you know, the kids are enjoying it, but the parents wasn't enjoying it.
Right.
You know, the parents couldn't wait until the concert is over and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so it come to make the music more acceptable for, you know, everybody to get involved. And
so that's
I remember,
right?
Yeah, I remember he's bringing me along. I didn't at first see the vision, and Denise, look at, because when he used to send me the songs over, I listened to them one time, and then that was it. Then I'd go to the studio and just do it off the top of my head.
Right.
I remember Denise saying to me, "You better take this crap seriously."
Who's Denise?
You know, you better.
You can't drop names
know who
and tell us who. No, that's not what it doesn't matter if I know who Denise is.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hello.
Denise has been my better half for many years now.
Okay, big up Denise.
All right. The same one where you used to cook your dumpling before you had your wife.
Yeah, me know my dumpling.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
my wife cook better dumpling now.
You see? I'm so ungrateful people stay, but we're not getting to that.
My wife dumpling.
Anyway, right? Even when I wasn't around, right? You come lie down and fall asleep in a couch, and she didn't
Anyway,
cook
where were we?
breakfast and all
We
that.
were talking about. We were talking
You see how
about.
me trust you?
Yes,
You see how me trust you in my house?
we're not trouble people, woman.
that's
we want a woman.
No,
And we get girl
the
like
other
right.
day,
You know this.
that's
This
one
is
thing
not a
I
problem.
respect.
Anyway,
Yes, I respect that
proceed,
about you.
proceed.
So
Yes, you know that. We're not
I
trouble
took it serious. Yeah, and I always respect that about you. So, you know, even
Definitely Joe is in the building.
Too,
Big up itself. Definitely
even,
Joe all the way from Texas. I'm sorry there, Don. Gotta shout him out.
Yeah, man. Shout out. So I know one thing with you. Even if the person is not dealing with a particular girl, but once they show a liking towards that person,
I'm not
or interest, even if the girl is coming on to you,
yep,
I know that you're gonna.
I'm not going there.
I respect that.
No problem, brother. You don't know.
Anyway, so all right. So as you said, this is not about you. Anyway, you know, I start taking it serious slightly, and then it started to, develop into something major, where we would start traveling the whole country.
Right. You started touring with the guy. Did you win the Grammy with him or after him?
With the whole group. It was a group thing.
Right. And then you went solo, right? The Bam Diddley is a solo album.
Bam Bam Diddley is a solo album. That was my first solo album, separate.
Danger's in the building.
Yes.
Big up yourself, Danger. Boom.
Big up Danger. Danger who travel with me and also is a part of the Father Goose music.
There you go.
Charge up yourself. Drink some water. I drink water.
I say I forget most of this thing out there because the time short, you know, when I run late.
Yeah. So, you know, that was with the dancing. A lot of big things happened. We travel all over different countries. You know, we were on the Disney Channel. We did a whole lot of Big Bang Boom.
Right.
And then split off the Bam Bam Diddley album. When it came out with a smash. That same song, Bam Bam Diddley, came out. I think it came out, it was like #1 on the XM thing for even before it released for a period of time as pre-release.
I would have never known. Because...
The first show we did was on the radio, XM radio.
Right.
You were there.
Yeah, in DC.
Yeah.
So there's like what you say, there's
then,
life after Scar for me in the children's world. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I always say that. Well, I always bring you along in the children's world too, so you have a name over there too.
Sure.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you. So listen, how many? I know you do. You always bring me in. That's why you're here now, sir. That's why you're in the hot seat. That's why you're in paradise.
So humble. So humble.
Man, you are very humble. I want to say too, you know, you've come a very long way, and I'm not gonna skip over things. There's a lot of things that you may not want to be mentioned, but this young man was fighting for his life for a very long time. You know, he was looking to get a kidney for a very long time.
Fighting for my life this year.
Well,
this year I was fighting for my life.
He's still fighting for his life. This gentleman, I don't know, at the last hour, he received a kidney. I was actually donating my kidney, but it turned out that I had high blood pressure, and they wouldn't let me go through with the operation.
One bad thing turned out to something good.
Yeah, so now
because
I know that I have a situation, but I was at the last minute. I was tested positive already. I was gonna go drop the kidney, and then it was like discovered that I had this high blood pressure. It was serious, and to this day, I just started taking this medication for that shit. So you already know it's real serious. If people out there, if you got high blood pressure, kind of funny, check yourself out. Just check yourself out. It's high blood pressure. I know. But I take a lot of natural juices and natural stuff like, you know, I'm a naturalist, so I use herbs and stuff for meditation and all that stuff. But it's gotten
as much as I used to suffer on.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I used to suffer on dialysis and all, right?
I know.
And when I went to give me the kidney and you couldn't do it, you know, I wasn't disappointed. I was happy the fact that they found out that you have an issue with your blood pressure for you to fix that. You know what I mean? So that setback kind of lead into a good thing, a positive thing where, you have to check that out.
So this young man he's done all of this stuff here with this music, and he recorded music still while having kidney issues, like seriously, like maybe going on a tour and then going back into the hospital, going in a tour, going to the hospital, and all this. This gentleman, I mean, I want to give testimony of who he is, you know, because maybe people don't understand the tribulations that an artist, you know, has gone through to get where they are. So it's not just, oh, he has a Grammy. It's the journey that has taken him to get the Grammy, and he still fights for his life every day. So I gotta wrap it up because our time is short. Our time is like 7:30 right now. You wouldn't believe it went that fast, but it has. We're gonna play one music of a artist that is not on the show today, and then we'll be back again next week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Father Goose Ranx and Don Father Goose Music.
Thank you for this, Coolie.
And the billboard. Well, I didn't get one of those. So yeah, big up everybody that did get one of those. Danger, big up yourself. You don't know.
I'm the one that. Yeah.
Radigan Brothers, anyway. Noise Experience, big up yourself. Dennis Ball, enough respect. Bill, thank you so much, lifesaver. Jim Plague, thank you so much. You did miss a couple, but run back the show. It was pretty funny. The guy's a funny guy. He makes me laugh. Check it out. I'll see you guys next week. Actually, actually next week we may not be on next week because Chris Ryan is going to be going away. I think I saw a post that you was already in Colorado, but I know you're going somewhere else. I think it's St. Louis or something like that. But next week we will not be on, but we'll be on the following week, which it just gives me a break anyway, and it gives you a break, and you can say like, "Oh, they suck anyway. I didn't want to see them anyway." But you can run back to some other shows if you do, if you do like. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, good night, good morning, goodbye. C'est la vie, all that good shit. See you guys next week. Chris Ryan, take us out with that fly video you said you got there. Ranking, let's thank our guest ranking Don, Father Goose. Yes.
You know that this is Father Goose music, and you're listening to.
Dobré ráno všem, kteří se právě teď probouzíte. Dnes je středa 1. června a než se vrhneme na hlavní zprávy, tak mám pro vás důležitou informaci. V uličkách starého města Prahy řádí Matěj Rupert a vymetá jeden pár za druhým. Kontaktovala mě přímo Matějova manželka Tereska, tak mě poprosila, ať to vyhlásím u nás v rádiu. Tereska si už najala partu detektivů a chce Matěje co nejdřív najít. Pokud budete mít jakoukoliv informaci, neváhejte mě zavolat. Hoří to.
Dobré ráno, Praho!
Zvykne sa stratiť, má túlavé boty, telefon vypne a zahladí stopy. Videli ho vraj niekde v Prahe, pri staromáku v Irish pube na bare stál. Bol voľný ako vták, ako tam stál a spieval si tento flák.
Že když jsem sám, jsem rozmarný, obíhám všechny známé hospody i kavárny. Takový flám je nákladný, jelikož netrvá 2 hodiny, nýbrž 2 dny.
Je to kus chlapa, štramák do pohody, rozbehne žúrika, rozvíri vody. Občas sa motá aj v Bratislave, ja som ho stretol v Irish pube na bare stál. Bol voľný ako vták, ako tam stál a spieval si tento flák.
Že když jsem sám, jsem rozmarný, obíhám všechny známé hospody i kavárny. Takový flám je nákladný, jelikož netrvá 2 hodiny, nýbrž 2 dny. Že když jsem sám, jsem rozmarný, obíhám všechny známé hospody i kavárny. Takový flám je nákladný, poněvadž netrvá 2 hodiny, nýbrž 2 dny.
Turn it up, tune it in. Fill your cup with the sound medicine. Hello, operator, are you listening? Coolie Ranx on a mission. Catch the fire, turn the ignition. Coming to your loud sound system.